We're going back. How far back? Just to breakfast. Just to breakfast. We've been having a lot of items for lunch and for snacking and for dinner, but now we're going to talk about something that you can have. Listen, you can have breakfast for dinner. I'm not opposed to that either. I actually kind of love that idea. 48 of the 1 ounce pork or chicken sausage links for $69.98. Your 4 easy payments here, $17.50. It's M91764. These are great. Customer Choice Food Award winner in 2024 alone. Best grilling item, best burger, best breakfast meat, best sausage. Rastelli's. Yeah, Rastelli's, y'all. All right, let's talk about these sausages. Chris.
I think you said it all, right? I mean, these are like a little dynamo. They really are. These are packed with protein. They're low calories and they're really, really flavorful. And why? This is a recipe that Ray's mom and dad were doing over 50 years ago that we brought to the butcher shop. And in honor of them, we continue that tradition of making these beautiful sausages, right? So this is the chicken here. As you can see, it's that light, beautiful, juicy. And again, it's that same beautiful chicken that we've been using that's in the Delmarva Peninsula. So you're getting pure chicken breast. There's no trim, there's no gristle. And that's the one thing people always worry about, Monifa.
Yep.
They say, what's in sausage?
Yep.
Like a lot of times you just don't want to know.
Yeah, you
right?
don't.
But in ours,
it's the scraps typically.
Chicken.
Yeah.
It is. It's chicken. I'm going to show you on the board in a minute. But this is our chicken. And this, again, is just real chicken breast. And it's absolutely delicious. And it's really tender. I can cut this with a fork. I'm going to cut this piece up here for you. Okay. So that's the chicken.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the chicken, which I love about the chicken, only 35 calories.
That's good.
Isn't it nice? So if
I would slather that in some maple syrup.
But if I didn't tell you,
I would slather it in some good old maple syrup.
If I didn't tell you that was chicken, you'd be searching.
It's true.
Right? That's the thing.
No, it's true.
So tender. And the reason that I think people find
really a good chicken sausage.
It's very smooth, it's velvety, and it literally is it just melts in your mouth.
You said it right. Smooth and velvety. It is true. Like a lot of times with chicken sausage, I feel like, oh, it has a little bite to it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like after, like, what was that? No, this is nice.
No, this is nice. And this is what I love about this because it's juicy, it's delicate. It's also what I love. It's fork tender.
Yeah.
And look at that. Look how just beautiful this. And the skin is thin.
That's it.
It's not chewy. It's not snappy, right? It's just a beautiful sausage.
Yeah.
And like you said,
that's nice.
I got to do it because I just.
That was right there.
You mentioned it, so I have to highlight that. But the chicken is so delicious. It's so clean. It's those chickens that are free roaming, vegetable diets, and it's clean. There's no fat. There's no gristle. There's no trim. That's why it's so smooth and velvety.
Lather it in that syrup is all I know.
So
lather it in the syrup. Okay.
Okay.
Pork.
Let's go to pork. So here's our pork, right? Our pork is now all pork shoulder. It is pork from the Pennsylvania Dutch. It is beautiful whole muscle. It's no trim again. That's why you get that beautiful, beautiful juiciness in the sausage. And again, it's that recipe that we've been doing for over 50 years in honor of Ray's mom and dad.
Yeah.
And it's something that we're really, really proud of. And it's something that we have every week because like you mentioned, you can use it for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
You can use it for lunch.
Pizza.
You can use it for dinner.
Oh my gosh,
and
yeah.
Because it doesn't have all those
going in with the pork.
Look how tender these are.
Yeah.
So it's not like it doesn't have all those sweeteners that most sausage have and all that kind of when you eat it, you know it's a breakfast sausage.
Oh.
This is very, very good.
That's what I want pork sausage to taste like.
Right?
Just like that.
So let me show you why it's so delicious.
And it's really nice. You taste the spices in there, which I appreciate. I can actually taste if there's spice put in the pork sausage and not too much. And a lot of times with me and pork sausage, I'm a little picky. You know what I mean? I'm a little picky about my pork sausage. So talk about what's in this because I think this is what makes the big difference.
It really does because when you say about picky, I'm picky about sausage too because I want to know what's in it.
Right.
So in the pork sausage, this is a pork shoulder. We take the fat off. We take all the gristle, all the sinew, all the different muscles that are not supposed to be.
Yeah.
We don't leave all that fat on there. So you can see that lean pork with that little bit of muscle going through it, a little bit of fat. That's what we grind. We grind just this piece.
Yeah.
Nothing else is added. And then what we do before we grind it, we actually put all of our secret
Nice.
sausage seasoning from Ray's mom and dad. That goes on there. So then this gets ground and then it goes fresh. So this is coming in the same day that we're making it.
Yep.
It comes in fresh, we grind it, season it, we make the sausage.
And send it to you.
And send it to you.
You hear that? Like, that's important.
It really is. And it's only frozen one time, which
Yeah.
is really important. So when we make this, as soon as we package it, it gets frozen. So
Yeah.
you get it. You'll be the first one that's going to thaw this sausage out.
Nice.
The chicken is the same situation. We use this beautiful chicken from the Delmarva Peninsula.
Nice.
We actually trim it, clean it, take all the gristle and all the, I say yuck with chicken, right? It's like yuck. And then what we do is we top it with all the seasoning,
Mm-hmm.
and then it gets good. It gets put right into these sausages. It gets ground, and then we come up with these beautiful sausages.
Yeah, it's good.
And
You know what I like too with the skin on it? It's not chewy. You know how sometimes sausage skin you feel like you're chewing it forever?
Yeah.
You don't feel that with this. It just kind of melts in your mouth.
Yes. And this is how it's going to come.
Nice.
You get 2 packages, right? So believe it or not, this is the chicken. This is the pork because we use that shoulder.
And you're getting 48 of these.
Yeah, and there's 8 to a pack. But here's what's great about it, right? I'm just going to hold this up. Each one's labeled.
Nice.
So is there a combo on this?
There is a combo.
Okay,
Yes.
so if you're going to get the combo, which I highly recommend because the
24 of
chicken
each.
is so delicious, the pork are so delicious. It's going to be hard to tell, but if you're looking at your calories for the summer, this one here, the chicken with 35 calories, the pork has 70 calories, but each one of these little links has 5 grams of protein.
Wow.
Now, these are going to last in your freezer for a year. They're vacuum
Nice.
sealed.
Mm-hmm.
And just like this, they'll come to you, so you can take them out. And you know what? If you have the Blackstone, this is so fun.
Don't say Blackstone. My husband's gonna go crazy. Don't
Okay.
say that word.
Bad word?
Yes.
He wants one?
Yes.
You're not going to get him one?
No.
That's so
But yes.
funny. But they're going to come just like this in the bag, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to have all the ingredients on here. It's going to have how to cook it and everything else. And these cook very, very fast. So if you do have a Blackstone at home,
From frozen.
from thaw these.
Oh, from
We're
thaw.
going to thaw
Okay,
these, right? We're
perfect.
going to thaw them. And these going to thaw, and because these are so small.
That thaws out fast, I'm
This will
sure.
be, this will be thawed in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just take them out, put them on
Yeah,
the counter.
or even
30
in cold
minutes.
water, even
Yeah,
quicker.
cold water will be even faster.
Yeah, yeah.
But what's nice about these, you put them in your saute pan, you put them on a Blackstone, you just roll them around.
Yeah.
And literally in about 4 minutes, you have sausage.
Nice.
I mean, you have cooked, beautiful sausage.
Yeah, it's really tasty. It's really, really like you taste the quality of the meat. And we've been talking about that. It's all about the meat. It's all about the source. Where are you getting it from? What's the quality? And
Yes.
you're not chewing gristle. You don't feel like you're chewing like again, I typically stay away from sausage sometimes because I just feel like, oh my gosh, it's so much fat. It's kind of fatty. It's kind of gristly.
Right.
The skin is a little bit too much for me to kind of work through. I don't want to do all of that work with sausage. So I tend to kind of not have a lot of sausage, but this is the complete opposite. It literally melts in your mouth. You taste the seasonings in it. It's not overpowering. It's not salty, which is another thing that I am aware of, and which is why I kind of stay away from sausages a little bit. Not salty, just really, really yummy ingredients.
And the reason I was cutting these so fast, they're trying to zoom in on me and I'm cutting, but this is something you can use for a little bit of everything because they don't have the typical breakfast sausage, artificial flavorings, and all the stuff that you get.
That's
so
what
you can use them for pasta, right?
Yeah.
You can use them in a little Alfredo. How about if you want to do a breakfast sandwich, right? You can put these just on here,
that's
right?
my husband's jam, a good breakfast sandwich every day almost.
Now with some fresh fruit. Now, these are 3 here, right?
Yep.
So that's 15 grams of protein.
Perfect.
And if you're going to be using chicken.
And with the eggs, that's even more protein.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
And if you use the chicken, you're talking about what, 105 calories?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Awesome.
Okay. And then obviously we can do it with our, the traditional.
I like sausages like this on pizza. If you're making, your at-home pizza, that's always something fun to do.
Yeah.
I know David likes to make at-home pizzas as well. I'm sure he puts sausages on his. So that's just yumminess right there. And that's exactly what I would do. Slather it in a little bit.
I'm going to put some over here on the pork because I don't know if you had the actual pork with a little.
Don't know if I have, but maybe I did.
And you can take.
But maybe I go back and have more.
How about a little sausage bake?
Maybe I did have it.
This is something that's fun to do.
Oh.
So you just take some potatoes, you season it with oil and seasoning, some fresh spinach, a little olive oil, some pepper, right? And the sausage, we throw it in together in the oven.
Love it.
And you have a nice little dinner in minutes, right? So you got all that protein and your veg and starch, right? So it's a
Really
little bit
good
of everything.
sausage.
And it makes fantastic quiche. If you're a quiche person,
Ooh.
right? If you're making quiche at home, you just take these little guys up.
Yeah, cut them on
Yeah.
up.
And honestly, when I make these at home, it's a shame because my kids now are like, when I'm making these, I'm putting them on like the plate.
Yeah.
They're walking by and I'm looking back, I'm like, I'm like, wait a minute, So they're just so delicious and they're so nice. And again, it comes back to what we put in it.
It's true.
And I do want to go back to the board again.
Please, let's go back. We don't have a lot of time, but let's
Okay,
go back to the board.
okay.
Oh, runaway sausage.
But
Okay.
real quick, I mean, if you go back to the board, I just want to show why it's so important.
Yeah.
When we make our pork sausage, it's from a pork shoulder. It's a whole muscle. It's not scrap. It's not trim. You know what's in the sausage.
It's not scrap. I
It's
cannot
not.
say how important that
It
is.
really,
It's not scrap.
yeah, it's not trim meat. It's whole muscle meat. So you're getting the very best. And that's why our sausage will never have any like hard chew or hard bite into it that you get in some typical sausage, right? And then again, we do that seasoning that we have family recipe for over 50 years. And you get that beautiful, flavorful pork sausage because this is coming from farmers that we've been dealing with for over 50 years.
Nice.
The chicken is the same situation. It's fresh chicken breast. It is free roaming, vegetable diet. It's healthy, clean chicken, right? It's absolutely beautiful. We take all the fat. So when this gets ground into the sausage, it's whole white chicken meat. And again, that's why it's only 35 calories per sausage.
That's good.
Because we're using the very best of the best to make the sausage.
That's good stuff. And that's what you want when you're eating sausage, right? You don't want the scraps. You don't want to go, I don't know where it came from. You kind of don't want that.
No.
If we can make a smarter choice, why not make a smarter choice? That's what I say, right? And you can. That's what's really good. So don't wait on these. You get 48 of them. Do you want all 48 in the pork? Do you want all 48 in the chicken? Or do you want that combo where you're getting 24 of each? But get them. And with these, there's no auto delivery. M91764, that's your item number. These are $17.50 on an easy pay. So once again, no auto delivery. You might even want to stock up, or these make a really good build to ship to. So that would be nice. That's it. Okay, listen, now if you missed anything in our show, go to QVC.com. If you click on QVC2 for items recently on air, you can shop our entire 2-hour show and take advantage of the things that prices are expiring, a lot of prices expiring at the end of the day today. And go ahead and shop the show backwards. Are we doing a sausage cheers out of here?
We are.
Oh, but before we do our sausage cheers, let's talk about my shirt, if you were wondering. It's low